Hi guys, and welcome back to our Saturday tarot video on my channel. Today we gonna have a topic that's actually also part of my very first tarot video, but I just felt called to do that again. So today we will ask the universe, we'll ask spirit about what message is meant to find you in this reading. So we leave it basically completely open for messages to come through that were meant to find you right now. You know, something that you gotta hear right now, like at the time that you find this reading. It's supposed to be timeless, so if you come back in the future, anytime you want to watch it again, maybe choose a different pile, messages are still gonna apply. Like I'm sure that there's gonna be something that resonates with you. So today we have 4 piles actually, so that's a difference to when I made this video the first time. And this is the first time that I wanted to do it a little differently and not, you know, show you the pre-shuffled cards, but show you the tarot decks that I'm going to be working with, because I'm at the point where I have enough tarot decks to do this, you know, to let you guys choose from the tarot decks. Yeah, that I own. I kind of get the impression that this is some kind of addiction, you know, tarot. Because I spend way too much money on tarot and oracle decks. Anyway, so we have 4 groups today. We're gonna have group 1 with the Lightseer's tarot, group 2 with the Wild Unknown tarot. Yeah, the Wild Unknown tarot. Group 3 was with the Modern Witch tarot, and group 4 with the Supernatural tarot. And for the ones of you who need like an object with the piles, I'm gonna put some badges for you on the tarot decks right now. So I know my snapping is not very good because I'm tired. So let's start. Group 1, the Lightseer's tarot is gonna come with this little "I survived Italian roads" badge. I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera. I hope that it's gonna focus on the badge. This is like a turquoise one, and has this little motorcycle on here, this little white and red motorcycle. That's about Italian roads. It's like a travel badge. You get it at these kind of conventions where, you know, students go, you know, that want to work and travel. Then group 2, the people who choose the Wild Unknown tarot, it's gonna come with the hashtag use the existing badge from Pick and Wait. This is a secondhand shop company in Berlin. I don't know if it's like a worldwide thing, like a global company. I have no idea actually, but it's in Berlin. I got it from the store in Berlin, one store in Berlin. Anyway, then group 3, the Modern Witch tarot is gonna come with this blue badge. It's like a like a magnetic needle actually. It's got this white Mobius band on it. This is from my school, like the one that I went to when I was 13, and I graduated there when I was 19. I don't know why I'm telling you this. This is like a boarding school, and it's got this symbol as the official logo. And group 4 with the Supernatural tarot is gonna have this adrenaline junkie badge, the red one, because I thought it would be fitting for Supernatural. Yeah, and this is, I think I got it at the same convention as the Italian roads one. Yeah, there were like a lot of badges that I got there because I like them. And I wanted to pin them on my trousers or on, I don't know, some kind of bag, a denim bag that I had at this time, but I never did. So now they're kind of, I found use for them. So yeah, so if you need more time to pick your pile and find out what message is meant to find you in this reading, then go ahead and pause the video. If you want to know which decks we're going to be using, I mean, I already mentioned 4 of them, the tarot decks. Normally I show them, but it's just so many this time that I'm just gonna link them in the description box. I mean, I'm gonna mention them in the description box. I don't know if I can find the links, but yeah, I mean, for the tarot, we have the Lightseer's tarot, the Wild Unknown tarot, the Modern Witch tarot, and the Supernatural tarot, and some oracle cards as well. So yeah, I think I mentioned that enough now. So we're gonna start, and I'll see you in your reading, guys. Hi group 1, if you chose this little turquoise I Survived Italian Roads badge, then this is gonna be a reading. Yeah, either this or the Lightseer's Tarot. So if you choose one or both of this, then this is gonna be a reading. So this is the deck that we're gonna use in the end, the Oracle deck that I want to pull advice cards from. So for now, we'll leave it at the side and take a look at your cards, tarot and oracle cards. I pre-shuffled them to save us some time, and we start with the tarot. The first card that came out for you, group 1, I hope you can see it well, because the ring light that I'm using is quite reflective. Like, these cards are super reflective. The first card that comes out for you is the Moon, starting off with a major arcana. Then we have the Four of Wands for you, group 1. Hope you can see that. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords. I like this card. And we have, ooh, the King of Wands. So 2 kings here. This is nice. This is nice. I like that. Okay, so group 1, let's have a look at your oracle cards. So first we have your animal spirit card is the number 13, cat spirit. Claim your independence. It's so funny because I work in a cat cafe and I've been in contact with so many cats today. So then this is like my newest deck, and I love it so much. It's the Starcodes Astro Oracle. You got the number 9 here, Sagittarius Expand. Then for your Starseed Oracle card, we have Your Life is a Canvas, Artist Manifestation, Creative Accountability. Okay. And for your Moonology card, we have The Energy is Gaining Momentum. Okay, I love that. I love that. Group 1. So what I can tell you, the message that is meant to find you is definitely a very positive one for starters. So everything in this spread is like telling me that you are expanding, like literally expanding with Sagittarius here. You are called to, you know, step into your power, to step into your manifestation and creation power, especially group 1. Right now, I think this might be a time for you when you feel like a little bit lost, or you think you just quite haven't figured it out in like a specific situation, or maybe generally in life. You just think, okay, I don't know, like maybe you don't know what you want, maybe you think you don't know what you want, maybe you just, you know, taking a step back, maybe you gone into hermit mode, like a hermit mode a little bit. That would look like, you know, not isolating yourself, but a little bit a little bit of isolation, a little bit of yeah, me time, in this case you time, group 1, that you just try to figure out what you want, you know, like what's up, like, yeah, what's next in life, like what's gonna happen next, what are your next goals, your next dreams, your next things that you want to accomplish, things that you want to do. And I think it's like a little bit delusional, group 1. I don't want to call you out, but I think you know exactly what you want. Like, you know what you want. But sometimes it's just about recognizing that we know that and accepting what we want. It's interesting because a similar theme was going through my mind like the last days, that, you know, when people know what they want, but they don't want to admit it to themselves because it's scary to actually see that maybe you want something different than you always thought you wanted, or that you always expected yourself to want, or that others expected you to want. For example, maybe you always thought you will end up settling down, having a family, and this is what you want because people just do that. And maybe your parents are, I don't know, maybe your parents are in a place where they have that. Maybe your parents are divorced. Maybe you haven't had like a happy family life. Maybe you just thought from the moment that you were a child and could recognize your family's conditions that that you wanted to have a family when you are, when you're grown up, that you want to marry, that you want kids, that you want a house. Maybe this is just an example, but as you grow older, then you maybe realize, okay, do I really, like, is it what I want? Or is it just what I thought I wanted? Do I really want it? And realizing that maybe you, for example, don't want kids because you are just, I don't know, you wanting to focus on yourself, or you just have different goals in life, and you think that you don't really want kids. I mean, this is nothing bad. Like, this is a decision that everybody has to take for them, like has to make for themselves. And this is just an example, but actually admitting to yourself what you want can be scary sometimes, because it might not be conform with what you believed was, tolerated for you to want. And this could go far back into childhood, when your parents just teach you that you want to be successful, that you want to be rich, or that you want to have the love of your life. Maybe, I mean, this is not everybody wants that. Some people just want to live like a very isolated life somewhere in the woods, and I don't blame them. Like, people are yeah, sometimes they suck. So I don't blame these people. Like, if you want to be a hermit, then be a hermit. Like, I suppose I totally support that. So group one, I think it's really about, sitting down and really going into yourself. I think you've done that. I think you know what you want in group one, but this is like a message for you to say, now is the time to go for it. Because now, like, the universe is in full giving mode when it comes to you. Like, they are totally behind you. They have your back. They support you in every way. And for you right now, it's the time to actually not only, set those intentions that you're gonna get to your goals, that you're gonna achieve those things that you want. It's time to actually do it. And I think this action thingy might have been a bit of a problem recently for you. Maybe you just haven't taken action at all, or not the right action, maybe not enough action. But right now, is the best time for you. Right now, this is the time for you to take action on your dreams. And I think the reason why things could have been a bit stagnant until now, group one, and maybe you perceived them as stagnant or not working out for you. Like, maybe you just thought, okay, I wanted this thing, maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe it's not meant for me because it doesn't seem to, like, it don't seem to get any nearer to my goal as time passes. And this is like the universe telling you that just because you don't see results yet, it doesn't mean it's not meant for you. Just maybe take a different approach. Maybe take an approach at all. Okay? So with the Nine of Pentacles, I see like big success here for you. I see with the Four of Wands also that, you have to decide for yourself that you want to commit to your goals. This is like, if you want to commit, like, commitment is not only about relationships, right? It's not only about romance or love. Commitment, if you commit to a goal, then this is like a promise to yourself that you're gonna achieve it. and if you commit to yourself, group 1, then it's time. Oh god. Don't fall on the ground. If you commit to yourself, then this is the promise to yourself that you're gonna respect and, you know, worth, like, how what is the verb to worth? Anyway, I think you know what I mean. Like, this is the moment where you start to, you know, to become aware of the self-respect and how important it is. Because when we talk about achieving goals and you don't take action on them, okay, maybe you know what you want, but you're just like, maybe it's not meant for me, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I don't have the discipline, maybe, and you know, the time passes and you don't do shit, right? You fall back into old behaviors, you fall back into old habits, and you know, if you don't change your habits and behaviors, then your life isn't going to change. And that's just it. With the cat spirit, claim your independence, it's about, you know, realizing that you are worth everything that you desire, and you gotta bring this self-respect to the table. Okay, you gotta respect yourself, group 1, and you gotta respect yourself enough to actually work for your dreams. Sounds so harsh, but I think this message might be for me as well. So it's not only about becoming aware of your self-respect, like that you have to respect yourself and you have to know about your self-worth to, you know, to get into this mindset of I am worth achieving my goals and I can respect myself enough to actually do that, because I have to treat myself like a worthy person, and I have to be my best friend, because you are the only one, group 1, that's going to be with you forever. Like, your whole life you're going to be with yourself. So it's good to have a good relationship with yourself. And this is the start to, and this is, I mean, it's all connected. If you start to know who you are, what you want, and go after these things, you know, create the life that you want, group 1, then this is connected to your self-respect, and it's connected to your self-love journey. It's all connected right now. But the cat spirit, it's also about speaking up, you know, claiming your independence and saying, okay, it's okay for me to want those things. It's okay for me to want success, for example. It's okay for me to want love. It's okay for me to not want love, maybe not want a family, not want children. It's okay for me to want something else. And I can speak up about it. Like, I can word those wants and dreams, and I can, you know, for example, tell myself, my family, okay, I don't want to study. Like, no, I don't want to go to college. I always thought I wanted to, and I thought, you know, I know you wanted me to go, but I don't want to. And that's okay. Okay, this is your decision, group 1. It's your life, and you are the one responsible for it. And this is what the cat spirit is talking about. That claiming independence, it's not like you're walking into unknown territory. It's not like you're up in the air, like this King of Swords. It's not like you're somewhere in a mountain always ready to fall. Like, you are protected here, and a cat always lands on their feet. Just wanted to say that, like, the universe is, like, you are very protected right now, and it's very safe for you to pursue your dreams. And the message that's meant to find you is actually, you know, you're meant to pursue your dreams right now. And with Sagittarius, I mean, just look at this card. Like, this deck is so beautiful. Sagittarius is a fire sign, and I see lots of fire here. Like, the cat spirit is super fire. We have 4 of Wands, we have the King of Wands. We have, with your life as a canvas, manifestation, creation also gives me like fire energy, and Jupiter energy, and Sagittarius energy. It's like, you could be a fire sign, group 1. You don't have to, of course, but you could have your Mars in a fire sign, maybe. Yeah, if you're interested in astrology, by the way, I started an astrology series recently on my channel to, you know, explain zodiac signs, the houses, all those celestial bodies, and, you know, the goal of the series basically to read your birth chart, be able to understand it. But anyways, let's get back to the reading. I don't want to do too much, you know, self-advertisement here. Okay, so with Sagittarius, we gotta expand here. And Sagittarius is like a very lucky zodiac sign. It's ruled by Jupiter, which is also like the lucky planet, and it's about like your philosophical approach to life, like your philosophies in general. How's your perception of spirituality? It's like all this. It's about, yeah, how you view those bigger things in life. You know, the meaning of life, your purpose. What does it all mean? Like all these questions, all these topics, they all come into this Jupiter energy. And yeah, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. And Sagittarius is not only a fire sign, but it's a mutable sign. And it's very like changeable. So it is connected, like it's very in flow with nature. It's very connected. Like Sagittarius is like a the symbol we have here, like the person on this card is a centaur. So centaurs are half human, half horse. And I think it very very well. I'm not gonna use two hard words today because I'm tired. It's too late for this. I should have done the reading yesterday, but it's okay. Like I said, like this talks about being in connection with the divine, with the universe, with nature, with other people, like just being connected, being in tune and flow with everything. And this is what Sagittarius is talking about, because Sagittarius expands by you know, connecting to others, and because expansion is also connection, right? We connect to more people, to new things. Connection is part of expansion. And I think what you will definitely experience group one with your expansion, like if you actually take action here, what always comes with it is like new connections. Like you will meet new people that will be in a similar kind of energy as you. Okay, so you always attract the people who are like vibing with you at this time, you know. And right now, like whatever your situation, like the people that surround you right now, they're kind of at the same level as you. Okay, so if you change your perception, and if you like level up, for example, if you expand, and if you actually, you know, embody your truth, be empowered, let yourself empowered by the universe, let yourself be empowered by the universe, then you will start to make new connections, for example, to other people, yeah, that will be with you for some time on your journey. And this is very exciting. Like I see a lot of happy connections here. We have so many happy people. And yeah, with your life as a canvas, this is the same thing, like artist manifestation, creative accountability. Literally you could be artistic, group one, like if you have some kind of creative hobbies like writing or drawing, like making music, I don't know, if there's something like this, then definitely, you know, spend time on your creative hobbies, because one, it's good for you. One, it's like kind of for me it's kind of like a meditative thing, you know. Being creative, like creating something, is some kind of meditation for me. It's very spiritually, actually. I love it. It brings me a lot of peace. But also creation yeah, is manifestation as well. Like when we manifest, we create, right? And with your life as a canvas, maybe this could be a tip for you if you are a visual type of person. Make yourself a vision board. like literally group one. If you know vision boards, if you know anything about manifestation, if you're not, you can look it up on my channel or any other channel that talks about manifestation. There are so many on YouTube. You know, vision boards, they put, it's like a collage where you put together like photos that you could print out of a print out from the internet, or photos cut out from a magazine, or photos of you, like stuff. It could literally be anything that that reminds you of things that you want to achieve. For example, I got a vision board, and I don't know, I have a picture of a person there that I wanted to, like, that is an inspiration for me, and I put the picture of my photo, like the photo of my face, on that person's face, and then it looks like, you know, that would be me. So it's basically envisioning what you want life to be like, and looking at this, you know, brings you into the frequency of this life. So it helps if you're a visual type of person, looking at this canvas and also making it's a lot of fun. So this could be something for you if you are interested. Group one, then maybe look it up. You know, vision boards, they are very fun to make. And yeah, also with your Moonology card, the energy is gaining momentum. It's another sign for you, group one, that this is the time where, you know, the energies are rising, and it's time for you to expand. Like, you are called to take action here, and yeah, literally the energy is gaining momentum. So now is the time to act. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, today. Okay. Okay, so and I think what is very important here, like these two cards, I think are very important, because we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. These are both kings, and I see that both as, you know, representative of your energy. And this is, I think, the two things that are important here, that you, one, speak your truth, and two, you know, like, go after your passions. The King of Swords, like, this is the air suit. This is all about mentality, logic, structure. It's about, yeah, it's about communication as well. And the King of Swords is like the king of this suit. I don't know what I'm saying. You should be familiar with tarot. I'm sure you are, because you're here. So I'm sorry. I'm just I don't know what's up with me today. It's like the King of Swords. With the cat spirit here, I think we got the theme again of you know, talking about what you want. Maybe something that you're afraid of. Maybe you're afraid other people will not validate your truth, maybe not validate your wants and needs. By the way, if you hear noise, these are my flatmates. Please excuse them from me. Because they may be very loud, but I hope it doesn't bother you too much. So with the cat, I'm just gonna talk louder. With the cat spirit and with the King of Swords here, it's really about, you know, speaking your truth. This is also gonna empower you, group one, like not only going after what you want, but also like being who you want. Like if you want to be authentic, and this is very, very important, being authentic. If you are authentic with yourself, if you're authentic, like honest about what you want, then you have to, then this is authenticity, right? And part of authenticity is speaking your truth, but in a way that is not mean or harming anybody. And this is the challenge here. And this is another message for you, group one, that speak your truth, but be humble. Okay, don't be mean to others. It's just about being authentic. It's just about stand behind yourself. Like, if you want to have, I don't know, if you want to have a dog, for example, and you know that other, like maybe your parents don't want you to have a dog because, I don't know, maybe they don't like a dog. Like, this is also only applying if you are, you know, able to get a dog without your parents being influenced by it. Like, if you live at home, then this is a different thing. But maybe this is also a bad example. But if you want something that you are able to get doesn't have to be something that you have to pay for, but if you want something in general, you know, don't be shy about it, and you know, stand behind yourself. This is nothing, like, you don't have to be ashamed of your dreams. And with the King of Swords here, I think this is a thing that, like, the universe wants it to be authentic and wants you to just talk about. Oh my god, why are they so late? Boys! And with the King of Wands, again, group 1, this is the energy of you know, of fire. This is the energy of passion, of being ignited. It's the energy of, you know, you go after what makes you feel that way. You go after what makes you feel inspired. You go after what makes you feel happy, what makes you feel passionate, you know. And I find it very cool that we have a lion here and we have a cat here, and you know, lions are just big cats. Yes. It's funny because something that came to me was like, you know, you think that you are the moon, the wolf here, like one of these wolves, maybe let's say you are the white wolf here, and you're still in this place of howling to the moon, like, why is life so unfair? Like, why is this all happening to me? Like, why? What do I want? What does all of this mean? Like, what does it mean? And you are no wolf, group 1. Let me just say that you're not a wolf. You are a lion. And this is like one of the biggest compliments that I can give you, because like lions, cats, these are the most spiritual animals on this planet, like literally. And wolves and dogs, I mean, they're precious, and I love them. I love them so much. But cats, they are the go-getters. Okay? And you're a go-getter, group 1. At least this is what you're supposed to be, what you're meant to be. This is what the universe wants it to be. Anyway, so I've been talking way too much, so let's get you some advice. Like, group 1. Group 1. Spirit, what can you tell group 1? So, in this reading, we have, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, group 1. Like, when you know, are aligned with your truth, when you are aligned with your wants and your dreams, then you are aligned with what you want. Like, it's with your joy, because going after what makes you happy is going to make you happy. Like, just being in this process is going to make you happy. This is the whole secret. Like, it's about the process. It's not even about the end result here. And if you just get going, then you are so supported here. And this is like this big green, big golden energy bulb of light that we have. Like, we have so much gold in this spread. Why am I shuffling like this? Okay, so what else? What can you target want in this reading? Some advice. Spirit. Can you target want in this reading? Some advice. Okay. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Yeah. You have to trust yourself, group 1. And it's simple. Like, these are very simple. This is very simple imagery on both of those cards. Do you listen? Can you hear this music? I'm gonna kill them. No, I'm not gonna kill them, of course, but still. What do they think? Like, it's Friday night. What do they think to blast music all No, and so some people are still working. So, let's get back to your reading. When I think I surrender more. This is giving me it's reminding me of this card somehow. I really hope that I'm the only one who can hear my flatmates, because this is Okay. It's about surrendering to your truth, group one. It's about surrendering to who you are, what you want, to accept it. This is the first thing I get to accept it for what it is. And maybe this is frightening at first. Maybe you think that, you know, you're seeing a side of yourself that you didn't know you had, didn't know was there. Maybe you just identify with wanting a family or wanting to study or wanting, I don't know, wanting to be rich all your life, and suddenly you realize, hey, maybe that's not me. Maybe that was someone else or something else. Maybe I don't want that. And this can be frightening because this is something you identified with, and this is kind of like a identity crisis. It can be for some people. It's frightening. But it's really just surrendering the flow. It's surrendering the universe. Like they have your back here. So let's get one last card. I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Aww. That's kind of cute. This is like, you know, the universe saying that you don't have to be afraid, like at all. Like, maybe if you are on this path of becoming who you want to be, of getting to the place of actually, you know, doing something for your manifestation, actually taking action, not only sitting down, writing down, okay, I intend to do that, I want to manifest that, thank you for that, I've manifested, like all these manifestation tactics, they're not going to be half as effective if you don't take action. And you don't have to be afraid of taking action. Group one. Give me a second. Group one, I'm so sorry. Just my flatmates just knocked on my door and asked me to play Mario Kart with them. And now they're outside and playing Mario Kart. I think I have to delay this reading. I'm gonna maybe film the other groups later. So, group one, this is what I have for you. I hope that, you know, this message was a little empowering, a little inspiring for you. I hope that you get everything that you want. You deserve it so much, group one. Like, nothing that you want is ever gonna be, you know, too much. And you will always be worth your dreams. And you will always be worth of achieving your dreams and being whoever the fuck you want to be, okay? This is what I have for you, and this is what the universe wants you to know today, group one. So if you like this reading, I would be happy if you give it a like. If you want to see more of my tarot readings, maybe some astrology stuff or spiritual stuff, then you can subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna link one other tarot video for you here if you want to check it out. And yeah, for now, I wish you a wonderful day, group one, and hopefully we see each other in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hello and welcome, group two. If you chose the Wild Unknown Tarot with group 2 and / or this hashtag use the existing badge, then this is gonna be your reading. You are at the right point of this video. And I'm gonna put your badge over here. This is the deck that we're gonna use in the end to get some affirmations for you, and we'll have a look at your tarot and oracle cards now that I pre-shuffled for you. Yeah, to find out what message was meant to find you in this reading. And I have to admit, it's actually been almost a week since I filmed the intro and group 1, because like at the end of group 1, if you watch this part, like my flatmates wanted to play Super Mario right directly outside of my room, so it was too loud to continue, and of course I wanted, yeah, they forced me to play with them. I was totally forced, so here we are, group 2, almost a week later, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I'm back full with energy. So let's start off your reading. Your first oracle tarot card, group 2, is the Sun, which is cool because it's the happiest card of the deck. Then we have the 6 of Wands for you. We have the 3 of Cups. This is so positive. What the fuck? Then we have the King of Swords on this in this deck. It's the Father of Swords reversed. And your last tarot card is the Tower. Okay. And for your Animal Spirits Oracle card, we have the number 39, the Moth Spirit. Surrender now. Then for your, what's that called? Starcodes Astro Oracle, I think. We got the second house, Resources. Here's my new deck in a little bit. Then for your Starseed Oracle card, we have Activated Earth, Power Places, Ley Lines, Trust Where You Are Led. And for your Moonology card, we have the Disseminating Moon. Take time to breathe out. Okay. So I see several messages here, group 2. You start off with 3 very positive cards. We have happiness, we have success, we have celebration. And I think with the disseminating moon here, like for you right now, something just has come to an end. Like maybe you had some kind of success, like recently, some kind of project that's come to the fulfillment, like some kind of I don't know, teamwork that's come to an end, some kind of promotion you got, or some kind of, I don't know, business you launched, something you launched, something has worked out pretty well for you here. And right now you should be in the state of, you know, celebration of success. Like you made it, you did it, group 2. But I think you don't really are in this place, because what I'm kind of seeing here is that Spirit wants, like the message that you're meant to hear is about you know, taking time out, like letting go of your excessive grip on this situation, because you did it, that something has come to a successful outcome here, and you're kind of not letting go of it, like you're not letting it be. With the disseminating moon, this is like the moon phase directly after the full moon. You can see the moon is not full anymore, and it's this, you know, yeah, we did it, the situation is not gonna, you know, the situation has come to an end, and now we're kind of left with what is left, basically, and to regroup, to get a new perspective, to breathe out, literally breathe out, take time out, and yeah, get yourself into balance, and, you know, set new goals maybe. But right now is not the time for you to set new intentions, because it's actually, for you, it will be time to celebrate right now, okay? You did something quite cool here, and you see that success, right? You see, like, 6 of Wands talks about success, like bringing the fruits of your, you know, your rewards home, basically. Like in the traditional tarot, there would be this card where this guy sits on a horse and he has this crown, this you know, this oil crown on his head, and he holds this one of the 6 wands, and he's kind of like riding home triumphant because he was successful in battle or some kind of shit, I don't know. But this is the image that we get in traditional tarot. Here it's like this butterfly that's coming out of this very dark forest, or maybe, I don't know if it's a forest, but it's kind of this darkness over here, like to the ground, and it's coming out of it. Like this butterfly has transformed and is now, like, you know, above the trees, as you may say. And yeah, this is why I think, you know, you've transformed through that, you've changed through that, you know, you gave it your best, and I think you've quite, maybe not become obsessed over it, but there is some structure lacking, because we have the Father of Swords reversed, yeah, the King of Swords reversed. The King of Swords is talking normally about, you know, being structured, being very logical about this, but with it being in reversed, I get the sense of, you know, you lack clarity and focus here, like, or you've been, you know, too focused on something, and now you can't, like, you're kind of not going back to your clear mindset, to your like cleansed focus. It's now like the situation is done and you're still you know, looking at it, you're still gripping to it, but there's nothing left to do here. Like the situation is over, the thing is done, and you struggle to get back into, you know, your old routines, or your back, like your old behaviors, your normal structure of life. There is a lack of clarity here. And also with the moth spirit, the moth spirit is talking about surrendering. And you know, when you think about moths, what do moths do? Like, they fly to the light and they are obsessed with the light, and then they reach the light and then they die. Yeah, so I kind of get this image of a moth being like in a moth trap here. It's when this card comes out, it's usually, you know, it's talking about acceptance and letting go of things, because the moth spirit can be overindulgent. Like, if you've been having this feeling, or if you know, like, you would know group 2, but if you in this situation have been like super focused on it, if you were like, all your energy was going into this situation and getting a successful outcome here, or maybe it's not even, you know, related to this, maybe it's just something in your life that you've been overindulgent with, like some kind of addiction, some kind of obsession, I want to say obsession or possession, that just isn't helping you right now. It's blocking you, actually. It's blocking you from being structured, being in your normal kind of intelligent self here, because I think you are quite the, like, you come off as a planning type of personality. You know, you could be an air sign, group 2, like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but you don't have to be, of course. Like, he is not only air, he is fire, and he is water, but I just get this air energy from you. And the thing about people who are very intellectual is that they, you know, sometimes your mind is your biggest enemy, or maybe that's what it feels like, group 2, because you know, sometimes we make it harder for us than it actually is, and it's all a matter of perspective. When you really want to achieve something, when you really want to do something, which you did, group 2, you did it. Like, this is a time actually for you to celebrate. It's a time to celebrate your wins. It's time to be happy because you did it, and you can be grateful for that. But you are not in this mode. You're not celebrating. You're not doing it, or maybe not enough. Maybe you're just, or maybe, group 2, this is another message I'm getting. Like, maybe you're overindulging in celebrating. There's just something that you're doing too much of. It's something that you don't surrender. It's something that you that blocks you. It hinders you. It's kind of holding you back right now because you are hyper focused on it in some way. Also, with the second house here, resources, it's talking about values. It's talking about you know, your relationship with material things, like with your sensual self, with your material self, with money, with, you know, everything that is, you know, important, like your resources in the material world, in the physical world. And it could be money, of course, but it could also be some kind of other addiction. We can talk like any addiction here. Alcohol is also like a thing that I'm getting, or like food, maybe. It's just now how you handle your resources. What is your relationship with money? What is your relationship with your physical self? It's something that, like, yeah, it's something that you gotta take a look at. And I get the feeling that you either are too focused on your material resources or riches right now, and you just kind of don't let yourself take that break. You kind of not letting yourself celebrate your wins and being happy and grateful for that, or it's the other way around, and you're doing that, like you're celebrating your wins, but you're not connected to your physical world anymore as it should be. Like, you just kind of lost this rationality. You kind of lost the connection to your physical world. In the case of maybe you've let yourself go a little bit. It could be that you just you know, you haven't cleaned your room in a while, or you just didn't open your post for a while, like letters from, you know, important letters that you should have been opening. Maybe you haven't paid your rent yet. Maybe there's some kind of things that you left for a later time that you really should be doing. Like when this card comes out, the second house, you know, you should look at the things that you maybe have left for a later time that you should be doing now. Like this little things that just are part of the human experience, like the physical experience here on Earth. And it's funny to me that, you know, we have this, we're going from the 39 to 40 here. So I think that, yeah, this kind of overindulgence that we're talking here, it's kind of thing that you're putting too much energy in, or that you're focusing too much on, is like has led to you, you know, creating this problem in the physical world, which could be like having let yourself go, you know, letting yourself go. I think it's this way around. It's just the connection to the you know, to your rational physical, it's just kind of a little lost here. The energies are off. It's some kind of unbalance, and this is why the Tower card is here, group 2, because with this lack of clarity, with this lack of focus that we have here, with this unbalanced lifestyle that you're kind of having right now, group 2, there's a Tower moment coming. And you shouldn't be afraid of that, because Tower moments are always, you know, positive chaos. It's just letting the things that don't serve you anymore break away, and, you know, starting something afresh. It's similar to the Death card, but the Tower is like this divine chaos that just kind of happens to you because because otherwise you won't learn. Yeah, don't be afraid of that, group 2, but this Tower moment has to happen. And you are kind of asked to just let it pass, and to sit back. Like, what you are meant to hear, group 2, is to, you should regroup yourself. You should really take this card seriously. Take some time, breathe out, regroup, and get your sense of self back. Because there's the scale is heavily unbalanced now. It's either way too much in your emotional, or it's way too much in your physical, and some specific physical thing, which could be either an addiction, or it could be some kind of obsession of some sort. You would know. And also with the 3 of Cups, I think you're guided here to maybe get yourself some help if you need it. Because with the 3 of Cups, it's also a card of, you know, friendships, like relationships. It's, you know, if you need help with getting back, like getting down from your high horse and integrating into reality again, then, you know, open up about your concerns to your friends or people who think might, you know, be able to help you here. It's just about, you know, getting this Father of Swords into the upright position. It's kind of, you got this energy, but it's just blocked right now by this, yeah, by whatever you're doing, whatever you're overindulging in. It's either the, you know, fun part, it's either you're overindulging in celebrating, or you're overindulging in some kind of addiction or obsession, or you're overindulging still in this project, in this win you had. Like maybe you've been hyper focused on it, and you just let yourself, like, all other areas of life have just been fallen away because of it. Let's talk about this card. We have the activated Earth here. Like, why am I'm always shifting these cards. We have the activated Earth here. It's called like power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. And ley lines are a thing, group 2. These are the kind of like energetic pathways between specific places, like powerful places, sacred places, holy ground, like literally, or just places that like hold a lot of energy. And these ley lines are kind of like these energetic pathways between them. And yeah, they're even like, if you would look at the ley lines on the whole world, like it would be some kind of map. And it just gives me the idea that you should probably you know, reground yourself and get yourself help in nature. Like, grounding in nature is like a very good thing you can do if you just kind of lost your balance, you kind of lost your sense of self a little bit, to get out into nature and, yeah, ground yourself. Also, this card just kind of, you know, it gives me the vacation vibes. So if you think, you know, that you deserve the time out, literally go on vacation. Maybe there's some place you want to go. If you feel like you want to go somewhere and you have the resources to do it, resources, second house, then you should probably do that. Like, if you feel called to do a vacation, maybe like a short, like, I don't know, 2-day trip, could be even like, it doesn't have to be some super long vacation. But if you feel called to do it and you have the resources for it, then you should probably do that. Like, this could help a lot. And maybe at this place there's something, you know, something you should, you are meant to see, you're meant to hear, are meant to experience. Like, something that's going to lead you to your next big thing, like something that's going to lead you to your next Six of Wands here, group 2. But overall, like, we still have the Sun as your very first card, which gives me the impression that, you know, you are happy. I think then there's also like a lot more of this happiness on the way, group 2. But yeah, this is not a reason to close your eyes to, you know, to this problem. And I think you have been doing that. This is why the Tower moment is coming, because you are not seeing the problem here for yourself. Or maybe you see it, but you just don't take action on it. Like, you don't take action on, you know, solving it in this case. And I think whatever you did here, like, maybe this is not even achieved yet. Like, maybe there's some project that is still in the run, like it's not finished yet. And when I talk project, you know, it doesn't have to be some kind of project, some kind of teamwork thing, a work thing. It can be anything. Like, any goal that you set for yourself can also be, I don't know, it could be like, what is the example for project? I don't know, maybe it's your weight loss journey. I don't know, or it is a book you write, or it's just I don't know, some kind of other piece that you want to finish. It's maybe, can even be shadow work, like literally anything. And I think it's taken a big portion of your time and energy. Maybe it still is. Like, if you haven't finished this thing yet, then this is a clear confirmation that it's gonna be successful. Like, you have the Sun, you have the Six of Cups and the Three of Cups. Like, this is gonna be a total success, even if you don't see it right now. But if this project is not finished yet, then the message you're meant to hear is definitely to not, you know, not be too obsessed with it. Like, don't give it your all. Like, I know if you want to really do something right, you have to put your heart into it, and you've been working hard, group 2, I can see that. But there's like this little warning that you shouldn't lose your focus. Like, you shouldn't lose the clarity of mind here. This is the strength of yours, group 2, that you can really, like, you know what you gotta do to get from place A to place B, like from, you know, the thing, like the place where you are to the place where you want to be, with everything you're doing in life, group 2. But right now you're kind of you tend to, yeah, lose clarity. You lose the sense of reality here. This is the warning that I want to give you. If this project, like, if this is still in the making, so to say. Because if it is, and this Tower moment is coming on, like, coming in at a time where this project is not finished yet, then it may throw you off course, and it, you know, it might be harder for you to finish that, or to get the success that you're meant to get here. But if this project is finished, then this Tower moment is like, you know, it's coming on later. But it doesn't have to come, right? If you can, you know, if you can rebalance yourself, and take it seriously, then this tone doesn't have to come in. By the way, this can be, for example, like a scare, some kind of wealth scare or a health scare, because if we feel like stress ourselves too much, just stress, the hormones that are created in our body, like released in our body, the cortisol, cortisol, they really hinder our immune system. So it could be a health scare, it could be like you're getting the flu, or I don't know, maybe even something more serious, but I don't wanna project that or anything. Or it could be worse, like for example, if you let your the letters that you got from the bank unopened, for example, maybe you get a letter or an email or a call like that you know were meant to confirm something, or you were meant to, I don't know, pay some kind of bill and you haven't because you just didn't open your letters, and then you have to pay double or extra, I don't know. It's just some kind of scare that could be coming your way that just, you know, gets you back on track and says, hey, you know, there have been areas in your life that you've been neglecting, and you really shouldn't be doing that, because I know you're a hard worker and you're hustling your ass off, and now you're just kind of you know, on your way to success, but there, like, you are a human being. You have needs. You have material needs, you have physical needs, you have emotional needs, and you shouldn't neglect that. This is just unfair towards you, group 2. I'm just right now a little bit distracted by my heating because it's whistling. Let me just give me a second, I'm gonna turn it off. This is so annoying because my heating has been whistling so much. I turn off the ventils, and yeah, I thought the problem would be solved, but it clearly isn't. So much for that. Group 2. I'm sorry, like, let us get some affirmation cards for you, group 2, because I think we just need some more information here. Like, can we get some advice for group 2? Okay, so we have, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. We have, I am the dreamer of my dream. We have too many cards. We have, the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Then we have, oh god, you got so many. We have, I choose to learn through love. And we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. And we have at the bottom of your deck, we have, the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Okay, so let's talk about this card first. I can see that maybe the thing you've been obsessed with is like the fear of losing, like the fear of failing at whatever you've been doing, or just general fear of failure, or fear of success maybe even. Some people have fear of success, but just subconsciously, because they're not addressing like the beliefs that they have, you know, learned in their childhood. Maybe they have the belief that they are not like worthy of success, or they just believe that they are not, you know, good enough to achieve anything. But in this case, group 2, I think it's just generally about you getting back to your center, you know, regroup yourself, and you know, let go of any of these you know, blocking energies. That could be fear, it could be like this overindulgence, could be some kind of addiction, and it's for you to really choose that you are meant to be successful, and you can be grateful for that. You did an amazing job, and you're still doing an amazing job. You have all the abilities that it takes to, you know, to manage your life and everything that's coming at you brilliantly, because you are very intellectual, you're very smart. And I'm sorry, group 2, my phone stopped recording for some reason, so here I am again. Just, it happened for group one like as well. I had to stop the recording just in the last minutes of the reading. So what I was saying, like, you're a very smart group 2, and you're definitely the type of person who can like brilliantly figure out, you know, how to manage life at this point. But yeah, don't neglect yourself. We have I am the dreamer of my dream, and we have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So what I'm seeing here is, yes, you have big dreams, and yes, you can achieve all of them because you have the abilities, you have the mindset for that. And if you choose to have fun during the process, like choosing to fall in love with the process here is the way to do it. Because if you are just happy with the end result, like there's a way to go there. Like falling in love with the process is actually the way to do it. And I think that you've quite figured that out already, group 2, that because your happiness with the Sun card is so bound to your success and to your commitments in general, that I think you are in love with the process. But maybe this is the thing that kind of cut yourself. That you've been just too focused and, you know, too in love with the process. Maybe that's it. You know, but the thing is, if you think of this pyramid of this guy whose name I forgot, of course, of this pyramid of needs, that you have the physical needs at the bottom, like being warm, being loved, you know, having enough food, having a place to sleep, and then above that there comes the other needs that we have as a human being. For example, like having a cause, you know, having a purpose, having friends, I don't know, like expressing yourself creatively. But you know, the physical needs are the very bottom of it, and there's like the most important things that you need to survive. And when you neglect yourself and neglect your physical needs, then you can't follow your purpose, you can't follow the cause. So this is why you really have to learn to take care of yourself and don't neglect yourself in this process, group 2. And also we have, when I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, this is also kind of connected with this Tower card here, group 2. Like right now, you're not like you are kind of aligned with your purpose, but you're not aligned with love right now. And this is where this Tower moment has to happen, or it's gonna happen. Or maybe if you don't let it happen because you're solving the thing yourself, then it won't happen. But yeah, you have to really take care of yourself and hold your peace in this process of learning and creating and working. Very important that you keep yourself centered. And with the bottom of the deck being the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need, which is very interesting. I don't think that I've seen this card before coming out in this deck. Yeah. But it's cool because you have the kind of full moon here as well. And you can see like it's got this border, and this border is kind of disrupted over here. And this really reminds me of this moon. Like it looks like a disseminating moon in here as well. Yeah, funny. Sorry, group 2. Yeah, I'm getting a little distracted myself here. I guess this is so distractive reading. Like maybe you are in this energy of being alone, like very distracted, like very distracted. And I can literally see that and feel that, group 2. And what the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. I think this is a good way to end your reading. Because right now, maybe it's not the best time to set new intentions or set new goals. It's just time to literally just rest. And, you know, stay in this moment of gratitude. Like you are successful, you're gonna be successful, you're meant to be successful. And yeah, just staying in this energy for a little while to you know, be sure that you're gonna get what you deserve, you're gonna get what you want, you're gonna get what you worked for, literally. You just don't worry too much about the outcome. Don't worry too much that you haven't given it all, because you have given it all, and maybe a little bit too much. You've got everything you need, okay? Just choose to love yourself too. Not only the dreams you have, choose to love yourself too. Okay, so this is what I have for you, group 2. I hope it helped. I hope it was informative. I hope you learned something. And if you did, I would love for you to hit the like button, support my channel, subscribe if you want to see more tarot of mine. I post tarot every Saturday. I'm gonna link one of the readings for you over here. And yeah, I do other things as well on YouTube. I post some music. Once in a while, I talk a lot about spirituality, manifestation, and topics. Astrology, I started a series on that recently, and reality shifting as well. This is kind of all over the place, but it's fun. And if you want to join, then you're very welcome to do that. And for now, group 2, I wish you a wonderful day, evening, whenever you see this, and I hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hi group 3, and very welcome to your reading if you chose the Modern Witch Tarot or slash and this blue Mobius pin with like this magnetic pin. Oh, it's magnetic to my ring. Okay, didn't know that. So if you chose this, then you're right, group 3. Let's look at your Tarot and Oracle cards that I pre-shuffled for you to save some time. This is just the deck that we're going to use at the end to get you some positive affirmations. Yeah, but we're here to find out what message was meant to find you in this reading, group 3. And yeah, let's just start before I talk too much. So for your first card, we have the Knight of Wands. Try to show you the cards upright. Like for real, because as soon as I put it down, you see the, you know, the glossy part about these cards is like the problem when you use a ring light, just, you know, shiny all over. Then we have the Two of Pentacles for you. Stay there. Then we have the Emperor. Should I say the Empress? We have the Ten of Pentacles. And for your last tarot card, we got the Seven of Swords. Cool. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have your spirit animal oracle card is the Wasp Spirit, the number 64. Sometimes life stinks. Not stinks, but stings, you know, sting. Like wasps sometimes do. Then for your Moonology card, we got New Moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Then for your Starseed Oracle card, we have the Golden Children, Inner Child, Tenderness, Innocence, Rare Gifts. Beautiful. And for your Starcodes Astro Oracle card, we have Jupiter, Abundance, number 23. This is like my newest deck, and it's so beautiful. I tell that every group, but this is just so beautiful. I love this deck. It's just full of houses and zodiac signs, and you know, like aspects of the sky, like midheaven or the north node, south node, just ascendants, whatever it is. By the way, if you're interested in astrology, I recently started an astrology series. But anyway, group 3, let's talk about your reading and the message that you were meant to hear today. Because like I get a very clear message that you are, you know, the message basically is like it's a well-packed package that I can see. Like this is a nice story, and it's about you not feeling worthy of success, or you know, of the money. Maybe because I think the theme is mostly about material success here. So group 3, you might have like a project in mind, or like a thing that you want to do that you hope is gonna you know, bring you your 10 of Pentacles, you know, your physical abundance, the money basically, but you know, the wealth. And I don't think that you think that it's going to be successful, or maybe you have doubts around it, because like things seem a little slippery. Things seem like, you know, there's a lot of ups and downs, or just you have the feeling like nothing is going forward. I just like it doesn't seem to be working out for you, or you feel like it's not gonna work out for you if you haven't started this endeavor yet. But it seems like it's some kind of project that you want to do, you know, and you're like very passionate about it. It's like this is a very passionate, very you know, excited energy the Knight of Wands. Just seems like you want to go all in on something. This could be like a business you want to start, or it's like a new job venture, or it's just like I don't know, it could be anything, like maybe starting a creative career. Career is something that you hope it's gonna lead to your financial abundance, right? And I really think it's about financial abundance here, because we have the Ten of Pentacles, and then we have Taurus here, and we have Jupiter. But it could be like other kinds of abundance as well, like maybe maybe it's health abundance, like getting healthier, getting a healthy body, or it's just like abundance of mind. But I really think with the Pentacles here, with the two, we have also the Two of Pentacles, that it's about some kind of project, some kind of endeavor that's going to lead to financial abundance. And the reason I said that maybe it feels like it's not going anywhere, or there might be many ups and downs, or might be just things that you're struggling with right now, is because of these two cards and this card actually. So we have the Two of Pentacles here, and we have the Seven of Swords here, right? The Two of Pentacles is talking about, you know, trying to find a balance. I hope. Okay, when I hold the cards like this, then you won't be so distracted by the light beam above me. With the Two of Pentacles, as I said, you know, it's about finding balance, about trying to find this. That was me, I'm sorry. I should eat something. It's about, you know, handling these ups and downs when it comes to physical endeavors. It's about, you know, finding your balance in life, and generally just adapting, being flexible to things that you may not want to compromise. You know, just like she's juggling with these Two Pentacles here. And the Seven of Swords is about, you know, it has this kind of deceiving energy to it. If you look at this card and this girl who's just, you know, there are 5 swords she's holding, and she's kind of stealing away from, you know, whatever is here on this card, but she's kind of like stealing away with it. It's this kind of card that implies trickery, lies, deceiving tactics, strategy, but it doesn't have to be you know, that negative. I just think that maybe you have been struggling with you know, adapting to what it takes to, you know, go on this, you know, to take on this project, or take on this endeavor. Or maybe if it is some kind of business, for example, you just realize it's like a lot of hard work, and maybe you don't feel up to the challenge. But yeah, you should be careful not to deceive yourself here, because we have the Emperor in the middle, and this could be either you. Like if the Emperor, like I see 2 scenarios that could be the case, and I think in both of them the Emperor is kind of like symbolizing you. And when the Emperor comes up in a reading like this, it's a very positive sign, because the Emperor is kind of like the king of the kings. It's the one who's very respectable. He's very he doesn't care about gender, by the way. So you know, this is like a female emperor, so tarot really doesn't care about gender at all. So you don't have to be a man, okay? Being the Emperor doesn't mean you are a male. It's just like the energy is active. The energy is fiery. It's like a person who is responsible, a person who is you know, has an effective time and energy management, someone who is successful, someone who, you know, just knows their stuff. And the Emperor could be you. So this would be a confirmation that you know your stuff and you shouldn't be worried about anything that comes up, because you can handle the juggling and you can handle the challenges that gonna be on your way here. But the Emperor could also be like a figure, like some parental figure or authoritative figure, or even a mentor that is coming your way and is kind of, you know, gonna guide you through it. It could also be like, if you feel you need more advice, then you should probably, you know, look for a mentor. Just ask the universe for a mentor, some kind of mentoring. In today's age, you can get mentorship from anywhere. I mean, you can sign up for master classes, you can, you know, ask friends or family members, or you know, people over three edges that know people that you know, that you used to know, that know you, or know other people that can help you. Or you can, I don't know, scroll through Instagram. There's so many people who give advice freely. Not always freely, but there's so much free advice already on, you know, running a business, creating, you know, branding, creating whatever it is you want to do. Okay, so if you like feel like you need more advice, then you should probably look for a mentor. But it's also just confirmation that you're totally able to do this. And I think the only problem here is that you've been kind of like deceiving yourself a little bit, because you don't think you don't believe in yourself enough. And this is where we are at, like, limiting belief. Yeah, you gotta look at that if you want to create, you know, abundance for yourself, any kind of abundance. Limiting beliefs, they can be so annoying. Like, if you want to create abundance for yourself, you want to attract abundance into your life, limiting beliefs, it can really just be a pain in the ass, you know. And I talk from experience. So maybe if this is something that you really like, if this really is about wealth, like financial abundance, you should probably look at your limiting beliefs around money and yeah, abundance in general. Like this, if you need an example, it will look like how is, like, what were you taught about money? How is your relationship with money? Is it where you people, like the family or the people you grew up with, like how did they teach you about money? What are their beliefs about money? How do they treat money? Because these are the beliefs that you took as yourself, as you know, yours, because this is like where you grew up, so you were influenced as a child you take on their beliefs. And for example, one such a limiting belief could be like, it's so hard to get rich, like money, you need to work very hard to get money, or like only the very smart and very hardworking people are allowed to get money, or like I will never be rich. Like all those things are limiting beliefs, and if you subconsciously have those, they can really be a pain in the ass if you try to create abundance into your life, create in your life, you know, or attract into your life. Yeah. But also the Seven of Swords could stand for like people maybe around you who are like having this kind of deceiving energy. Like maybe you think there are people around you just not wanting you to be successful, or just not giving you false information, or like giving you unhelpful information, or just wanting to, you know, help you, but it's just like a little bit manipulative. Just be aware that you have to keep you cool here. You really have to be the Emperor. You know, be in this Emperor energy and not let anyone, you know, take away your self-worth and your beliefs in yourself. Okay, so if you think you are worthy of abundance, and you are, then you can create the whatever the fuck it is you want. Okay, and nobody can tell you differently. And they're definitely not worth, you know, for you to get down on a level and then start to doubt yourself. Okay, just so that I said that. So let's talk about the Oracle cards. We have the Wasp Spirit here. Like, sometimes life stinks, and you know, there are many people out there who don't like wasps or hate wasps, and I get it. Okay, wasps, yeah, it sucks when you get stung by them. I personally never got stung by a wasp, and I'm very grateful for that. And my relationship to wasps is like actually very good. I don't really care about them, like, and I'm not afraid of them, you know, last year around summer, like I was working in a bakery, and like in summertime, June, July, August, September, there were like every day at least 15 wasps on the cake, because we were like situated in a supermarket, and we were directly opposite from the front door. So around us was a bit of like green parky area. So also there was a wasp nest, you know, directly around the corner on the building. So a lot of wasps every day on the cake, and you know, they never stung me, even though I was just like, you know, get away, get away, get away, I need to get to this cake. And you know, you can't do anything about the wasps, but they only sting when, you know, they have to. And sometimes life stings when it has to. And you may feel like, if you feel like a group 3 that you have been stung by life, maybe some kind of situation has occurred to you that was unfair. Maybe you think that in this, you know, you trying to reach your financial goals, something happened that you think was unfair. You've been lied to, you've been like tricked, and you think that it was just really like hard, and you feel hurt. You feel kind of like a little bit cheated on by life. This could be the case here. Then it's just, you know, think about wasps. They sting, yes, and it hurts, but wasps have so much to give to the environment. They're a very, very important part of nature, and they really keep, for example, the insects population, you know, in their fences. They keep it down. They have their task, and they do it brilliantly. And for you, it's just this reminder to, you know, sometimes life stings, and sometimes we don't get what we want, but we instead get led to another thing that we want even more. You know, sometimes you are grateful that some things didn't come to fruition, because now you want something completely else, and you were redirected on your path to actually something much better. So anytime you have the feeling of life treats you unfair, think about your mindset. Like, life is not coming at you in any way. Like, everything that happens for you and not to you. Okay, so yes, this thing might be challenging. This thing might be a challenge, you know, even for your relationships with other people. If there are some people who don't want you to be successful here, which is or you think you were tricked or deceived in some way. This is just, it's part of it, and you have to be prepared for those things to happen, because it's part of the business. It's part of life, and there will always be good and bad energies. There will always be a duality there, because we have to be in balance. Like, nature is all about balance between one and the other side. But it's something that you are very able to do, group 3. And yeah, I mean, if you don't feel like you have been tricked in any way, then maybe you were the one who stung yourself by just not feeling, you know, worthy enough to achieve what you want to achieve here. And you are your own worst critic, group 3. It's always like that no one can hurt us as much as we can. This is why we have to really, really have a good relationship with ourselves. We have to work on our relationship to ourselves, because we have to be our own best friend also. Like, our inner critic, by the way, is not there to hurt you. It's actually the one who wants to protect you. But this is like a topic for another video, by the way. So we have the new moon in Taurus here also. And new moons are always like good starts, new starts, like new starts in general, good things to come. And Taurus is a sign that is, you know, very connected to the material. It's very connected to your sensual self. You know, it's connected to Venus, which is like a very luxurious planet, and Venus is also like ruling Libra. Libra is also very into shiny stuff. But it's just about, you know, sensual fulfillment. It's about material abundance, you know, the things that we just need. I mean, sometimes we also have limiting beliefs around money and, you know, just material things, because we think, yeah, you know, so superficial, money is superficial, and like life is not about money. But actually, I don't think it's, actually, I think it should be this way, that we shouldn't, you know, like evilize money. Is evilize a word? I don't know. But I think you know what I mean. Like money is a tool. And if you have it, then it makes life so much easier. And I think it's not a bad thing to want money, okay? And with prosperity lies ahead, there's definitely success here at the horizon. Also with the Ten of Pentacles. Like you're meant to succeed here, group 3. This is like a big sign for you that there are like better times to come, like better times ahead. Even if it's sometimes hard or you had a setback, it's really about nurturing your vision, nurturing yourself also. With the golden children here, this is a very nice, I like this card because it has many meanings to it. The golden children are like the, sometimes also called the new humans on Earth, like people who come to Earth mostly for the first times. They have very little to no karma, and they're like very gifted, you know, it says rare gifts here, and they're like people who incarnate very often right now. Like a lot of people like that incarnate right now and have incarnated in the last 10 years. Like people who are very smart, very intelligent. They have many abilities and they know from a very young age what they're supposed to be here. And when this card comes up, also, like, I have to point out that the golden children reminds me of, you know, they're golden times ahead. We have so many, like, we have so many gold and yellow things here. Also, I think this sun kind of looks a little bit like this Jupiter, and we have so many pentacles. And you have this golden ball in the background of here too, so big gold coin, a big gold sun, or a big gold Jupiter, as whatever you want to see it, group 3. A lot of good things for you coming when it comes to wealth and abundance in general. So with the golden children, this is also like cards, you know, it reminds you to be nurturing towards yourself, to your inner child, but also nurturing to your vision. Like children, like sometimes your business is your child, right? Sometimes the things that you create are your, I mean, you created them, like children also create. You know, I don't want to, yeah, you know what I mean. It's a card that reminds you of, you know, you have to nurture, you give love to your vision, give love to your creation, and give love to yourself, because you also have an inner child. If you like know anything about shadow work and, you know, completion and stuff like this, integration, then you would know about that. The inner child is something that you gotta nurture too and give love to. So this is just for you, like the message here that I see is that you really have to, you know, get like you shift your perspective. Basically, it's about you shifting your perspective, because you are on a way to success. You are on your way to success, and it's really about helping you, like shifting your perspective in this way would really help you to get to this point of 10 of Pentacles faster, and would help you to, you know, be more the emperor about it. Right? To not take setbacks as, you know, personally, or just get stuck stuck with the setbacks, or with people, you know, trying to trick you, or just situations not working out as you wanted them to you know, be. It's not something personal to you. It's just sometimes we gotta adapt. Two of Pentacles here, and it's really about adapting and, you know, forming your vision, forming your whatever you're creating here, so it comes out at the end really specific to your audience, specific to your wishes, specific to your needs. It's really a blessing in disguise, actually. All these challenges are blessings in disguise. And I mean, look at this Jupiter card. Like, this is abundance if you would put it like into a picture. Like, this just looks so rich and full of riches. You've got this Jupiter here, you have so much food, and all this food is like, if you think of riches and food, like also in the Greek mythology, it's like astrology is also like a lot like it also is connected to mythology a lot, especially Greek and like Roman astrology? Yeah. I mean, like wine, we have grapes, we have, oranges, and yeah, it's just like abundance, wealth. You see it, abundance. And Jupiter is like the planet, the biggest planet. It's like the king of the planets. It's like emperor energy, actually. You have Jupiter ruling Sagittarius and sometimes I think also Pisces. It's like the planet that is connected to our growth, to our expansion, to our physical and educational and emotional and spiritual growth and expansion. It's like the giant under the celestial bodies on the sky, except for the sun, of course. But yeah, I mean, it takes Jupiter like 1 year to pass a sign. It's like a really slow moving planet, but it's very impactful. I mean, Jupiter is also the king of the gods in Roman mythology, and it would be Zeus and Greek mythology. So yeah, a lot of abundance, a lot of king size energy here. And when this card comes out, yeah, it just is promising abundance, and it's also about you maybe really shifting your mindset to that you have this wealth, you're worthy of this wealth. It's really, yeah, I mean, take a look also in the in manifestation, like law of attraction, of assumption, how it works. Because if you come from a place of lack, like if you are in this lack mindset and this poor mindset, then you cannot really attract wealth into your life. If you are in a wealthy mindset, like in a wealth mindset, then you attract wealth and abundance. This is such a positive reading. I like it. I really, 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 really like it. So, group 3. Let's get you some cards from the Universe Has Your Back Oracle. Like, what needs group 3 to, like, this group 3 need to hear? I'm lost right now. What does group 3 need to hear? Oops. Okay. So we have, I am the loving energy of the universe. The presence of love will always cast out fear. We have, my vibes speak louder than my words. Exactly. And at the bottom of the deck we have, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. Exactly. Group 3. So it's really about you understanding that you are meant to get everything that you want. You deserve everything you desire and wish for. And we're talking about the law of attraction, right? You're not getting in the mindset and the vibrational frequency of abundance to attract abundance, because you attract what you are, not what you want. Group 3, very important when it comes to manifestation. And when it says my vibes speak louder than my words, it really is about vibration, okay? So get yourself into the state of mind of already having it. Be grateful for the success you already had, but be also grateful for the success you're gonna have, because you're definitely gonna be successful here. Be grateful that you can, that you are alive and you can, approach this endeavor and you can do whatever whatever the fuck you want to do. You're very, very supported here. And with I am the loving energy of the universe, it's just, you are connected to the universe, okay? So you are one with everyone and everything, even with the wasps. And it's about realizing that we are one and nothing is a coincidence in this universe. This is also why these challenges have to happen, okay? This is also why these setbacks have to happen, because they prepare you, they make you stronger, and they test you for if you're actually prepared to manage this abundance. But you're on a good way. And with the bottom of the deck, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can totally get to work. It's also like a manifestation thing. Because manifesting, like using the law of attraction, also has a big important part within that is surrendering. Like not expecting any outcome, but be grateful for what is gonna happen. Like surrendering is a big step in manifesting. And it's just, you know, the fact that we can control everything. We can just do our part. Like, we can set intentions, we can affirm, we can script, we can get ourselves into the right vibrational frequency. We can be grateful. Have gratitude is super important and super nice because it also makes you very happy doing it. And then surrendering, like, let go of the outcome, because what's meant to happen is meant to happen, and you're gonna get everything you wish for because you deserve it, and the universe actually wants you to get everything that you want. So surrendering is so important, because you co-create with the universe. Like, you can't create everything, like, you don't create anything ever completely yourself. It's always a co-creation with everything around you and in you. So let the universe do their part, okay? Trust that everything happens for a reason, and you are on a very good way. You're so blessed, you're so lucky here. You have a vision and you hold it, and you're gonna be successful. I'm very happy for you, group 3. This is a very good reading. It's very positive, and I hope that you liked it. I'm gonna call it here. And if you found it insightful, if you found it informational and helpful at all, then I would love for you to give this video a like. And if you don't want to miss out on my tarot readings again, then you can surely subscribe to my channel if you want to. I post tarot readings every Saturday, and I'm gonna link one over here for you. And yeah, I also do other content as well. As I said, I talk about astrology. Like, I started a series on, you know, reading reading and understanding your birth chart. I post some music sometimes, talk about the law of attraction, manifesting, and also about other spiritual topics like reality shifting, for example. Just got on a bigger topic on my channel. So yeah, if you don't want to miss out on any of the content, or if you're interested, then check out my other videos. And for now, group 3, I wish you a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this, and I hope to see you in another reading soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 4, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Supernatural Tarot or this German Adrenaline Junkie badge, then this is going to be your reading. So I pre-shuffled your Oracle and Tarot cards to save us some time, and this is going to be our deck that we're gonna get our advice, our intentions from, our affirmations in the end of the reading. So just for you to know why this is playing here. Okay, so group 4, let's listen and see what message you are meant to hear today in this reading. So your first tarot card, group 4, is the 9 of Wands. Then we have Strength. By the way, if you don't know Supernatural, like, this is the show, and the people on the cards are characters from the show. Then we have the Hermit reversed for you. I like that we have 2 major arcana already. Then we have the Knight of Pentagrams, or the Knight of Pentacles, as it would be in the traditional tarot. Here it's pentagrams, because Supernatural is all about the occult and the supernatural. So it's pentagrams. And your last tarot card is Judgment. We have another major arcana card, you guys. Oh my gosh. What is happening? Okay, let's have a look at your... this is the Animal Spirit Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle. We have the Spider Spirit, number 56, make your dreams real. Just some of you guys scream like, ew, spiders, why would it have to be a spider? Then we have from your Starcodes Astro Oracle, the Midheaven Pinnacle, the number 36. Ah, it's beautiful. Then we have for your Starseed card, the Inner Earth. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. I'm so sorry. My throat just got itchy. Don't know why. And when we have then we have it's time to release negativity, the full moon in Scorpio for your Moonology card, group 4. Okay, so first, do you need a hug? Like, I feel like I want to give you a hug, group 4. It's just a little intense here. Tense energies. So Group 4, I think you might know if this reading is for you if you've been, you know, going through something lately. Like something that has left you a little bit defeated. Like with the 9 of Wands here, I think you've been like in a place recently that is just, you know, feels like you've been burdened, or you just need to work hard, or you feel like you're a little bit exhausted by what is happening in your life right now. And I think the thing that's really heavily like burdening you right now is like, it has something to do with, you know, where you're supposed to be in life, like your life path, or maybe, you know, your next big thing, your next big step in life, the next big, you know, that is meant to lead you to your purpose. So at least that's what your definition of like of it is. And like the 9 of Wands would be the minor arcana card, representing, you know, you gotta be strong to make it through this, but you have the strength to make it do that, like to make it through that. And now right next to it we have the actual strength card. That's funny to me. This character is called Benny in the show, and he's a vampire. Like, he looks so happy in this card. Yeah, a very interesting character, definitely in the show. Yeah, so I see like with the strength and the 9 of Wands here that you've been really going through it, like emotionally. I think it's something that burdens you, and it's something that you really have sleepless nights about. And as I said, it might have something to do with what you want to do in life, like where you want to go now, like which direction you should take. Maybe it's something to do with a dream, like a goal you want to reach, but I think it's more like, you know, like basically what you want to do with your life. Could be, or it could be something more specific, but this is just the vibe that I'm getting. And I think that you feel a little bit judged here by others. Could be like authoritative figures that are judging you here, with the Judgment card. Just like you feel as a little bit as the world would be against you, like people around you or your surroundings in general just like not wanting you to do whatever you want to do. It's just, you feel like you are in a little bit of a dilemma because you want something else than your surroundings want you to want, basically. It's something like you feel like when you go in the direction of your joy, you feel like you're disappointing people, or at least someone here would be disappointed. And this caused you, like this dilemma is really burdening you, and this has caused you to go into hermit mode a little bit. And with a little bit, I mean too much. The Hermit, when it's in reverse, like the Hermit can be a good like energies if it's in the upright, to know, you know, go into self, reflection mode, and you know, just to take a step back a little bit, focusing your energy inwards, focusing on yourself, just not being very outgoing at the moment, to just find something else for yourself. But if it's in reverse, like for you, group 4, this has gone like a little too far. Like if you really isolate yourself from others, from the world, it can get very lonely, and it's not healthy for you at all, because you need connection in your life. And I just think that you're a little bit too negative here with the full moon in Scorpio, but we're getting to that. Like, I think you really want something here, and you are eager to commit to something here in the mind, like in the thought process of it. This could be, I don't know, studying something that maybe your parents don't want you to study, or just deciding not to study, or deciding to study even though your parents want you to do something else. Or this could be choosing a career path that's, maybe people around you just not see for you. Or it could be, I don't know, moving. So it could be anything that, like, taking a direction in life that you feel like would disappoint others, or you would make others unhappy by doing that. But you want to do it. Like, I see this, because I said studying because the Knight of Pentagrams is like this young energy that is like eager to learn, determined, and he's got the perseverance. to go through with something. But with judgment here is something that you feel is connected to other people. Like if you would decide to do something here, it would influence other people and negatively influence other people, or maybe even you. And this is why you go into this hermit mode of isolation and inactivity. And that's actually the problem here. Like whatever's, like, you are the blockage. I don't want to be that harsh group for. I know from experience that it can be hard to, you know, to be in a position like this, because it's really like it's demanding from you that you go inwards and that you reflect on the beliefs that you have, and you know, the things that you like, who you want to be and how you present yourself, like authentically express yourself, because this is part of authenticity, to, you know, to follow your happiness, to do what you want to do unapologetically, if it doesn't really harm other people, of course. But being unapologetically yourself is something that I also have to learn and work on, because yeah, if you always think that you're disappointing others, or you're not, yeah, you're negatively influencing others around you, maybe family, maybe some other kind of authority, then it's hard, because you feel like you're doing something bad if you follow this path that you want to follow, right? So let's talk about the spider spirit. I don't like spiders. I really, like, my father has a real fear of spiders. Like, he would just, you know, stop and don't move until the spider is gone. He's just like, he's a very bad fear. But for me, it's irrational fear. Okay, I can live with spiders as long as they're not too big, and they leave me alone and I see where they are. Then I'm okay with them. The spider spirit is but like a very creative one, and it's like, if you think of spiders, I think of webs. Like if you see this beautiful creative web that the spider has designed here, kind of reminds me of a Christmas tree, actually, because of these Christmas ornaments. I don't know, kind of reminds me of Christmas. And the spider is like a creator. He creator. Got like my Australian accent here. He's a creator, creating webs, like spinning webs, weaving. And it's about weaving your life plan, weaving your dreams. And with the spider spirit coming out, I think that this is why I said inactivity, that you have dreams, you have visions, but you're not really acting on them right now. You can't expect anything to change or to happen if you don't take the first step towards it. And it's like, you know, you make one string, you weave one web string, and then the universe creates 10 more coming towards you. But it's a co-creation. So when the spider spirit comes out, it's like kind of reminding you that you gotta have faith and trust in the universe, and that it's gonna co-create with you if you take the first step. It's a lot about inspired action, actually, when it comes to manifestation and attracting things you like and blah blah blah. This card, the midheaven, the pinnacle, is why I think this is about, you know, the thing you want to do in life, how you want to be seen, how you want to be presented, how you authority, you know, how you want your authority to be. And this could be in a small place, it could be in a small sense, like just your authority for yourself when you show up for other people, or just public reputation even. Because the midheaven in your birth chart is basically where the sun is when it's like at its highest point. So if you look at this half circle here, like if this would be your birth chart, right? And I don't know, for example, here is your zodiac sign, your sun sign, because you're born, I don't know, sometimes in the afternoon. Your midheaven sign is basically the sign that the sun was in at the day when it was at its highest point, the pinnacle. This is why it's kind of like the flag part of your castle of life, your personality. And the midheaven is just kind of like how, what you, like the highest point you can reach in your life when it comes to authority and reputation, and like who do you want to be, like how do you want to be perceived by others. It's really about this topic, reputation and perception by others. But if you don't want to go in this direction, like you think, no, I don't want to be famous or anything, it's just like about how you express yourself to others, like how your authority is and your authenticity also as well. And when this card comes up, it's about, you know, trying to figure out this, like where you think, like who do you think you want to be, and what maybe your family or your parents or the people you were raised by, you know, what beliefs they gave you, like what expectation they put on you, maybe even subconsciously, maybe they don't, like they don't want to harm you, right? It's just like some parents are just like expecting the child to go to university. Some parents that just expect the children to, I don't know, take on the family business, take over their business. It's just yeah, it's just about finding out what you want and what beliefs actually don't serve you anymore that you have held until now. And I think lots of this, like a lot of this in your case group 4 is limiting beliefs, because with the full moon in Scorpio here, we have it's time to release negativity. And full moons are always like symbolic for cycles ending, right? It's time to release something. And in this case, it's not only like this limiting beliefs you have when it comes to, you know, whoever you want to be, what you can achieve and what you're worthy of achieving. It's also about releasing negativity around you. Like if you feel you're being very harshly judged by family, by friends, any kind of people you relate to, think about, you know, judgment, I mean, is not good or bad in itself, but when it gets toxic, like when you really feel people try to manipulate you or try to, you know, don't have your best interest at heart, which can be like with the full moon in Scorpio, I think there might be 1 or 2 people we think like this is a really, has become a toxic relationship when it comes to this topic. Then it's okay for you to let these people go if you want to. You don't have to do anything here, but really let go of, you know, what other people put on you when you feel like you're being harshly judged, or you feel like you know, people put expectations on you that you don't want to, that you don't feel aligned with and that you don't resonate with. You don't have to do anything. Like it's your life and you're the creator of your life. You decide whatever you want to do, whoever you want to be. And no one else, not even your parents or family members, not even your teachers, can tell you else, okay? And I know this is kind of a situation where you think whatever you decide, it's kind of influencing other people. There's a way out. With the inner earth here, this is kind of like, I mean, it says you'll survive, there's new solutions and beginning. It's kind of talking about, you know, getting a new perspective, because the inner earth is kind of like this mystical thing. I'm pretty sure you know Atlantis, and there are like other cities and other places in all kinds of cultures and mythologies that speak of this kind of inner earth, like a place inside the physical earth that is hidden, that is more prosperous, that is very spiritual. This and like nobody knows if it's physically existing, but or if it's just like another level of consciousness. But it's talking about new perspective. It's talking about, you know, there is a way out that serves everyone here. And even if this service is for others who put high expectations on you, or who put expectations on you that you don't want to meet and can't meet because your joy is lying somewhere else, and the service would be then, you know, you following your path anyway, and these people having to learn that they can make you responsible for their sense of achievement, right? You can't achieve things for other people, and this is actually what you would be doing. Like if you, for example, your parents decide they want you to study, or they always talked about you going to university, and you someday decide that you don't want to do that, or you you want something else, or you study something else, or just go down a completely different path, then they would wish you to go down. Then they, you know, you would be achieving this for them. Like, you would fulfill a wish for them, so they would feel a sense of achievement. But this is not your purpose. It is not your task. You don't have to, you know, achieve anything for someone else. They have to find the sense of achievement for themselves, and they can't put that on you. That is a lot of pressure, and that's not healthy. It's actually kind of toxic. And yeah, so in this case, there is a way out, and it might be this way around, that you say, okay, I'm gonna do what makes me happy. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and let these people learn that, you know, they have to find this sense of achievement for themselves, and they can't live that through you. So time to release negativity, time to release negative people, negative expectation, negative thought patterns, limiting beliefs. This is the kind of thing that I'm getting here. And as long as you don't do that, and you're stuck in this point of, you know, isolating yourself, not feeling able to move or to do anything at all, because it's just an impossible situation, you're gonna keep yourself blocked. And it's actually would be so much of a shame, because we have this beautiful sun here, and just kind of, you have it directly under the strength, and it tells me that, you know, you are so strong, group 4, and you are so precious. Like, you deserve to go after what you want. You deserve to choose exactly the life that you want to live, and to attract whatever you want to create here. And it's totally up to you who that person is, you know, who you are, which kind of person you are, and which kind of person you want to become, what life you want to have. This is up to you. It's not up to anybody else. And if you decide to follow your joy, if you decide to follow your happiness, you also decide to follow your purpose, because this is actually what it is, you know. Your purpose is to find your happiness. And you can't be on a wrong path when you follow your joy. It can never be a wrong path. Also, we are never on the wrong path anyway. So it's really about you coming out of your isolation and actually take action in a way that, you know, you don't take these energies with you. Okay, there's always a way out, and it's just about getting that new perspective of it. Yeah. What else? I mean, this judgment card, it doesn't have to be about other people. It can always also refer to you, group 4. Like, if you are judging yourself too harsh, this card can also come out. Yeah, I mean, he looks very judgy, this character in the show. I mean, if you know Supernatural at all, you would kind of be able to make the connections between the characters and the meanings of the cards. For example, this character here, his name is Bobby. He's kind of like a hermit. He's very paranoid. He lives on his own. He's kind of like, you know, mistrusts everyone and everything until, you know, he opens it. He's actually a softie, a very, very, very soft, beautiful kind of teddy bear person. And he's also very smart, but yeah, he spends the most of his life just a little bit blocked by his own paranoia and kind of twisted sense of relating to other people, because he's got like he had a bad relationship with his father, like a very bad, like he was an alcoholic and stuff like that. But Bobby is like a character who's got a lot of, you know, transformational change. Actually, he goes through, I mean, it's not nearly as far progressed as for other characters, of course, because he's not a main one. Like, he's one of the more main characters, but he's not one of the main characters. But it's actually like a very beautiful transformation that he goes through as well. And this is why it's cool, because the Hermit card is not ever just referred to as negative. It's just you know, try to opening up to people again. It's not like everyone is out to get you. It's just if you decide to follow your joy, you will attract people into your life, and you will, you know, attract situations and connections and conversations that you know, are on the same level, that kind of serve you, that support you and are not against you in any way. Okay, it's okay to have other opinions than others. Okay, and it's okay to have another opinion, like to disagree with your family is also okay. Group 4. I had to learn that as well. Like, it's okay to disagree with your family, and they only want the best for you, so it's really not their fault at all, but it's their responsibility to heal this kind of karma. But you know, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay, what else? Yeah, I really want to stress again that with the spider spirit, it's really about taking action for you, group 4. It's really about taking any action at all. Like, if you know what you want, then please step towards it. And then, as I said, the universe is come your way 10 times faster. Because it's a co-creation, and not just the universe, not just you, it's a co-creation, it's both of you. Yeah. The full moon Scorpio, by the way, can also talk about, you know, sexual relationships, of course. It can talk about relationships coming to an end, like getting to a level of you know, better you know, energetic flow. I just wanted to mention that, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but overall, I think group 4, you are mentally, like, I think emotionally you know what you want. I think your soul knows what it wants. It's just about you breaking down these old belief patterns about, you know, with love and light, tell whoever is against you here, or whoever doesn't want you to do that special thing, to tell them, you know, it's not personally, but I do what's best for me, and I follow my path, and yeah, whatever you say, it's your decision, it's your life, group 4. Yeah. Yeah. So for the end of your reading, I want to get some, you know, affirmations, some messages from the universe for you. So what does group 4 need to hear most right now? Please don't give me too many cards this time, because group 2 had so many. What does group 4 need to hear? As I said. So first we have, I surrender to a power greater than me, which in this case would be, you know, happiness, it would be love. Follow your love, your passion. And really surrendering it. Like, it's nothing shameful about going after what you want. And maybe what we want is not actually what we want. Maybe it's something that you thought we wanted because everybody was telling us and making us believe we wanted it, not in a harmful way. Like, whenever this happens, whenever we have to break up old belief old belief patterns and thought patterns that we have, like, giving that to us, like our parents, you know, giving us these belief patterns or something related to that, it's never to harm you. It's just, you know, maybe they haven't broken them down for themselves yet, and this would be the case most of the time. So it's just for you. You have the responsibility to, you know, figure that out for yourself. Then we have energy flows where my intention goes. It's also beautiful. Like, don't focus your energy on the problem, focus your energy on the solution, focus your energy on, you know, going forward with love and not with fear. And we have joy is the ultimate creator, which is also beautiful. Yeah, which I said, you know, follow your joy and you can create anything with the spider spirit here. Okay, we have so many cards. Then we have the presence of love will always cast out fear. As I said, you know, don't be fearful. Don't be fearful of what you want. Don't be fearful of success. Don't be fearful of failure. It's just about, you know, finding your way, enjoying the way, loving loving the world. Yeah, focus on the solutions, and yeah, it's really up to you what you want to create here. It's really not up to anyone else. I find a deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. Yeah, I mean, I totally get that this might be, you know, uncomfortable for you. It's always like getting out of your comfort zone, really stepping up into your power and being authentic. It takes strength. It takes strength. I won't lie to you. And it's uncomfortable in the beginning, but you're gonna expand your comfort zone, and it's so worth it. It really is so worth it. Group 4. I just have the feeling that I called you group 3 somewhere doing the reading. If I did, I'm sorry. Group 4. And the bottom of the deck is, when I lean toward love, I am led. So again, love is the answer here. And I like that we have this kind of reddish touch to this card because it fits the adrenaline junkie. when I lean toward love, I am led. Yeah, follow your love for things. Follow your love for whatever it is that you love. Also, with the butterfly here, this talks about transformation, right? It's really about transforming out of this hermit person into this beautiful butterfly and actually, you know, being your true self, your authentic self. And it's, yeah, it's very worth it. It's very... Also, Scorpio is talking about transformation. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, which is also the planet that talks about, you know, power and strength and shadows and transformation as well. Yeah, just wanted to mention that. Whew. So, group 4, I think this is where I'm gonna call you reading. I hope you are fine. I hope you're okay. I hope you feel a little bit empowered by this and inspired, and I hope I could help you. If I did, then I would love for you to give this video a like and support me. You can subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss out on any tarot readings of mine. I do tarot every Saturday. I'm gonna link one video for you over here. And I also do other stuff on YouTube as well. I talk about spirituality, like spiritual topics, for example, I don't know, astrology, manifestation, law of attraction, reality shifting has recently gotten a big topic, and I also post music from time to time. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do that. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this, group 4, and I hope to see you in another reading soon. Bye.